live stream to do some random stuffs. Yeah, just some random stuffs and some 7.3 MSQ Part 2. If you did not see my live stream of last week, last week's live stream where I did Part 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. If you did not see last week's stream, the last week's stream about Part 2 of 7.3, go ahead and go watch that and get back to me. We'll be here until about 2 a.m. So if you want to skip through VOD, you can. We'll be here at about 3 a.m. That's where we'll head to bed afterwards. But yeah, right now we're just deciding on our third phantom weapon. Kind of torn between. I mean, gun looks pretty sick too. That's the machinist weapon. And we already got the Arcanist Grimoire. Phantom Rapier. I'm thinking of maybe. I mean, the Phantom Rapier is also pretty cool. That's also pretty cool. Got the paintbrush. That's the Sage's arm. The Sage's arm. Probably by far the freaking best. Freaking missiles. Like, really? like that. Like, really? But I think we're gonna go with the knuckles as our third. So we go with that for our third one. I can't even do this. They still look pretty. Those just look pretty badass. I definitely got to level up Monk for damn sure. Those just look badass. You caught me here together. Those just look badass. And those are by far like super badass. Pair of Phantom Knuckles Penumbra. Bleeding 30. Those are just badass. The Might Fantastic Knuckles from a Baba Brebe. The mighty fantastic Knuckles Penumbra. Alright, so now we got. So in the armory, we now have. We got the. Okay. Where the hell am I? Where the hell? Oh, right there. So level 100 monk. Alright, so let's see, what is our character, say armor, character, and Pugilist. Okay, we gotta level up Pugilist. So we're gonna level up Pugilist a little bit. So we're gonna go get Pugilist. That's in Holda. an older. That is an older. Look at this punctual skills right here. Yeah, this is down here. Yeah, punctual skill, there we go. That's a time. Well, what did the downs have to say about my proposition? My errand boy. There's no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything indecent. I swear to the gods. What, you're here to enroll? Oh. Why didn't you say so sooner? I'm in my capacity as guildmaster. In my capacity as guildmaster, I would be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we Palkos fight with our fists and feet. While these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can need several blows from each. With the sword, we lack in shoot force, we more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, we master your striking techniques. Just strain them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Through such fierce combinations, can pugilist realize his potential. Yar! That's what I was talking about, just more or less. Yeah, speaking more or less, you have a chance to catch my breath for a horrible sight. Alright, Johnny, don't you believe what you announced what you said there? And you go the distance. Yes, you are fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason for denying. You are placed in these halls. Welcome to the guilds, lass. If your name's your hunting log, to help you anyway, I'll add to manage your hunting log. I promise that you might find your own conjure skills again. Reckon if it don't make it alright, ready to begin. Okay, so now I think we don't have much to equip, but equip what we can. Pugilist is level 1, so we unlock that, so now eventually we're going to take a stream to, I'll take a stream to level up Pugilist, but for now we just want to get it unlocked. Just wanted to get it unlocked. And we want to, add his new gear set, and set to hot. Weapon or white mage is missing. Cool. Okay. Alright, anyway. We're gonna continue with the MSQ, which is 9. That's solution 9. Then we gotta go to the back rooms. Go to the back room. And we're gonna continue. 10:40 p.m. So, yeah. And we're just here. We're gonna do 7.3 MSQ and some random stuffs. And yeah. But to consider what our next actions will be. Calyx has offered you the opportunity to confront him directly. And though it feels much like running face first into an ambush, we have little choice. If we are to destroy the memories he supposedly has stored in the upper reaches of the Mesro's world, that is where he must go. While I'm still upset at being deprived of my moments, I can nevertheless do my due diligence. I can confirm that the relay we found was indeed transmitting surveillance data to a device somewhere in living memory. When you go fight Calyx, pray let me fight alongside you. Let me fight for the memory of Otis and Zelenia, and for the other Sphene I may have become, but most importantly, for my beloved kingdom, and a joyful tomorrow. I should have told you to that, but I will protect you in turn, because that is what comrades do, so. I'll be coming to you as well, you know any reasons. But your scions also have every intention of accompanying you to battle. So adamant were allies and the others on this point, that they have already left for living memory. I am more than ready to do the same. Oh, excuse me. Patrolling the streets of present trouble, especially from anyone wearing neo-regulars. Should you need anything from me, I'll be on standby here in the back room. I really want to go to you, but I know I can't. I know that sometimes you have to be patient and trust in your friends. Okay, Koyuki. Carl and I think that we should talk to Galsong before we leave for the memory. Calyx's direction preservation has helped shape how this enters society for centuries, taking him down. Most serious consequences to warn the officials in charge of what we intend. Specifications say we should be acting against the wishes of all who desire to become endless. Exactly, we don't know if Galsong will approve or oppose our chosen course, but either way, leaving without a word is the wrong thing to do. We should be on our way. Resolution first, yes? Be safe, everyone. We'll see what you see when it's over.
I see. A difficult situation.
Okay,
In the
good.
absence of an
Voice is
official
good.
sovereign, I agree that it is not
so
preservation's
tired of
place to
reading.
dictate the future of our nation. However, I also cannot simply take a side and declare my support for your efforts to defeat Calyx.
Is that because of the new regulator you wear?
I've yet to register it. I find myself caught between the fear of dying and the desire to carry out the duties of governance. My greatest concern is how we shall stem this ever-increasing terror of mortality when becoming endless is no longer an option. And that's to say nothing of the recent slaughter committed by our own soldiers.
This fiend does not
The fact that such violence was perpetrated for the very purpose of creating Endless will paradoxically make it more difficult to endorse your chosen course. It may not seem logical, but for those who lost friends and family in the attacks, halting the creation process altogether would render the deaths of their loved ones utterly meaningless. Is it not cruel to rob them of what little solace they could claim, when we have only just learned what it is to mourn? Tell me, how are we meant to overcome such tragedies?
We stop begging others to teach us for a start. For the longest time, we've been protected by Queen Sphene and the systems put in place by our forebears. The hardships and responsibilities of life were distant things, and we felt entitled to our comforts, even as we barely noticed those who risked everything to keep us sheltered. But no more. From now on, we need to learn on our own. How to live with the promise of death. How to endure the pain of loss. We may never learn to love such things, but we may learn to survive them. The people beyond the barrier, even the Alexandrians of old, they've all had to live with these fears. There's no reason we can't do it too.
What are you all doing here?
Malachite called us in, and the Oblivion members briefed us on the current crisis. You don't stand idly by while your house burns down. We came together and thought about how we could help.
Long story short, we've decided to join the fight alongside Oblivion. I say fight, but we're well aware of how little use we'd be in actual combat.
A battle of ideas, on the other hand. Now that we might be qualified to do something about. We'll talk to our neighbors and do our best to quell their fears. Convince them to make the most of this life and enjoy all it has to offer. Perhaps that will help to ease your burden.
It certainly will. Even if a few are assuaged by your words, it will make things easier.
Those who have already registered will be difficult to sway, but there are still many who waver. Those are the ones we'll concentrate on.
Gossen, if you truly care for the people of Alexandria, then now's the time to start thinking of ways to prevent more deaths.
Were I to become endless at the expense of my countrymen's lives, I would regret it for the rest of my existence. Forgive my weakness. When the people have lost their way, it falls to the government to support and guide them.
Oh, God, he took the regulator off.
Alexandria can rise above this sorrow and find its way forward once more. Is that not so, Your Majesty?
Indeed it is. No, that wasn't... what I meant to say was...
Calm down, Sphene.
Amity, you used her name.
The perfect resemblance to our beloved Queen Sphene has not escaped our notice. Yet we also understand that you are not her. Having to live in secret, unable to share who you really are. That must have been hard on you. When you come back, please tell us all about yourself. I imagine yours is a rather outlandish story, but we're eager to hear it all the same. You're one of us, an Alexandrian, and we don't abandon our own.
Super. GG's.
I promise to return. And when I do, I look forward to speaking with you all.
Please, for the love of God, please tell me I get to get that outfit. I want that. If they put it in the cash shop, I will buy that outfit. Whether they put it hood up or down or not, I will. So we're walking Alexandrians over. Alexandrians are, as ever, stellar people. How glad am I to be home. I found that decision must have been difficult to make. I could claim the courage. Maybe, but really, oh, sorry. If only I could claim the courage to do so came from within. The final push came from Alexander's and their bravery making the first step towards change. Oh, sorry, taking the first step to change. And can I ask you to lock that new regular away, where no one can get to it? That should prevent the registration from reaching the target number. I should be glad to do so, but I fear it would be not to no avail. According to our most recent surveys, the number of new regular circulation exceeds the stated 5,000. I surmise the surplus is hard to account for those like myself who have had a change of heart, or otherwise hesitant to register. That does sound like something Calix would do well. We'll have to face it anyway, so no point delaying that on to living them, right? Uh-oh.
things seem much the same.
So listen, you have nothing more to fear than any other normal day. Deep breaths. We'll get through this.
You'd be telling them much the same if you were here. I suppose it falls to me now.
Speak with your stroller at Leonard your stroller. Speak with your stroller. Stroller. Speak with mommy dearest. With mommy kitten. Mommy kitten. Speak with mommy kitten. Mommy kitten. Speak with mommy kitten. Ah, it is good to see our comrade Helen girded for battle. As for us, we've been ahead to inspect the lay of the land. There were no changes of note, aside from the mesoterminal itself. Why, what's happening in the mesoterminal? The wall has receded to provide a convenient entrance into the structure's interior. There was no such ingress when last we were here, so we must assume that Calico sets manipulate the terminal's electro. All to facilitate his most gracious invitation to the upper levels. An invitation I am eager to accept for the sake of all the love of Alexandria. I will not yield near them. Leave them to despair. Right. A terminal invitation. Yashola will proceed to the meso-terminal. I believe everyone determined to be here is present and accounted for. Shall we make our way to the terminal? We should wish to keep our insistence hosts. We shouldn't wait. We should not waste time. Keep our insistent host waiting. Wait a minute. What did I say? I didn't catch what you said. We wouldn't wish to keep our insistent host waiting. Okay. Guessing you're gonna get 750 stuff from this, so maybe in 756. Probably 740. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Oh yeah. Here we are again, facing another battle to decide Alexandria's fate. For 4 centuries I slept here. Upon awakening, I found the world as I knew it had changed. I was so frightened at first I couldn't recognize a single thing and thought everything I loved had gone to dust. Yet beneath the dramatic surface, which remained the same. For that I give thanks to Otis and Zelenia and the Royal Knights who I laid their lives in the line to defend our way of life. I thank every Alexandrian who believed in our future and passed on our legacy. I thank my other self who so loved this kingdom of ours. And I thank you all for kindling this hope in my heart, this courage to take up arms and fight once more. So let us make our stand together and fight for what we hold dear. The kind and gentle Queen Sphene was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. She's crying. Free from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria, a devourer of worlds. Together we stand, together we fight. You have my gratitude, and surely Otis and Zelenia will join us in spirits. Let us head inside and finish this. In the upper reaches of this terminal awaits the device which holds Calyx's memory. It follows us to make the client and destroy it once and for all. We must bring matters to a definitive end. We will not suffer to cause Alexandria further harm, nor claim the key. The Queen entrusted it to you, Koki, for good reason, and besides, to be a prescient indeed to relinquish a relic with such research potential. Apparently, Calyx thinks he's taken your measure. I urge you to correct that misguided assumption. I wholeheartedly concur, yet would still console caution that he would be so bold as to extend us an invitation, bespeaks tremendous confidence in his preparations. Come, friends, we set forth into the midst of dreaming endless. The Mezzo Terminal now is this one nearing the Mezzo Terminal. Alright. Let's do that with this one. 30 other players. Alright. 50. Is it 720? Okay. Alright. 8-minute wait. Alright. Alright, sorry ladies and gentlemen, we were just a little zoned out there waiting for the MSQ to restart. Move on. Because this is going to be exciting. It's our first time here at the brand new dungeon for the story. And can't wait. So this is very exciting. Hopefully to find some room. And yeah, I love enjoying other players rather than the NPCs. Always people say, "Oh, do it with the NPCs. Do it with the NPCs. It's unique NPCs." Yeah, it makes sense, but then it's also jealousy because I can't have that awesome, badass looking book that she has. All right, here we go. Is that type of looks, I still want it. And I want that book. I want that book, Sveen. I need that book, Sveen. I need that book, Sveen. The healer's first time too.
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down. I've created new endless for you. Not all are warriors, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare the stage for battle.
Whoa! What the fudge? That, okay then. Yeah, that's, interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Pretty cool. There else I didn't have my carpet. The other boy's carpet. There's two summoners here, that's always great, right? Both summoners, both DPS for summoners. Hell yeah, glad I'm not doing
The memories of a physician, One who saves
Oh, God.
lives should be reluctant to die.
Oh crap! Oh god! Yeah, I actually survived the entire boss fight without dying. Oh crap. Yeah, they seem pretty simple. Just gotta get off of that. Oh god, deal with that. Oh god, okay, wait. Shoot, okay. Hold up. Oh crap. Ah crap. Crap. Ah crap. Damn it! Ah, damn it! Son of a bitch. I knew I was gonna die. Nope. Ah crap. Ah crap. Forgot about that. Son of a.
overburdened the system. No matter, it served its purpose.
735. That's for healing. That's mage. Play mage. That's also healer. God dang, dude.
We visit a prison of sinister repute. I need not compel them to fight.
Here, which isn't bad. A lot of my gear, let's see. Some of my gear, but oh, 740. Get better pants. I wish I could get better pants. Damn shirt.
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals.
Oh, God.
Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it? Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
Oh, damn. Really? Wow. Couldn't even move on that one, Brian. Wow, they really screw people out of this shit. Nice.
Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it? Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
Damn it! Yeah, screw it. Heal her, screw it. Oh, okay, now, okay, really, dude? What the f- Okay, really, dude, come on, man. They don't give you a fucking chance. Oh, they don't give you a fucking chance, man. There's no way that he's doing this dungeon. There's no way, man. Oh my god, it's not letting me lock onto it, dude. Okay, is that... Come on, dude. Come on, come on. Really, dude? I swear these bosses are always out to get me, I swear.
Beginning to tire? Good. I bid you continue on.
Ever gonna get something that I could use, man? of our gear has been heal and run. I know. Holy fucking shit. This, like, oh my god. It's fun dungeon, but I can't say I've used it several times. So that boss, like, oh my god.
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom. Very well. If one by one they fall, I'll send them all as one. Recall the anguish you felt when you faced death, and rise. Rise to defend your nation, your people, and your loved ones. Rise and meet the foe before you.
Nothing wrong, the Mesoterminal.
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. crest of the storm surge. Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict. The real swells in scope and intensity. Rain down without pause or mercy. The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash.
Here to have a good time.
Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
Streaming no more. Just died. Dumbass Phoenix down. Oh jeez, oh god, he can knock you out with that one. Oh god. Please God, don't tell me we all didn't just get wiped. Alright, we did it. First run done. Alright, we gotta run it again to get this casting gear. Because we want this casting gear. After the cutscene, we will hopefully do another run.
Sven?
To get
The
this casting
endless
gear,
he
hopefully.
sent against us. They were from the time of the storm surge, before I was placed into stasis.
As far as we know, the only sector to escape the shutdown was the one containing Calix's memories. Assuming a chronological system, every other memory stored in that sector would belong to people who lived around the same period in history as he did.
Calix, how long have you pursued this madness?
We seem to have exhausted his defenses for the moment. I say we take advantage of this lull to press on.
Calix!
Well done. I commend your perseverance. The entirety of my memories are stored within this device. In the early stages of Endless Creation, we established several core tenets. One is a prohibition on memory duplication. Despite the inherent risks, I agree and abide by this. Memories are the essence of the self and should not be diluted. We each have our goals. You seek to destroy your target. I seek to reclaim the key. Shall we forego the posturing and begin?
Do not doubt that we are here to fight, and I do not mean to lose. Yet, as one born of the same era, I must ask, why do you pursue your evolution with such fervor? What do you hope to achieve with this eternal existence?
Your question is meaningless. I have ascertained a superior path to mankind's preservation, and that which must be done is that which I can do. What other reason do I require? Surely you have seen it. Traditional survival strategies are at odds with an increasingly complex society, leading to a breakdown of order. This course promises no liberation from pointless conflicts or inane tragedies. Physical traits do not represent the limit of our potential. Why then should we relinquish that potential when our hearts cease to beat? I realized it was past time that we corrected our heading. Nothing more.
Even then, you were always so single-minded. I too have a vision for the future, and your plan is not a part of it. I won't let you harm another Alexandrian.
Then fight we must. Thankfully, the entity I now summon will make short work of you and your comrades.
A summoning.
What now? What was that? A chill? No, something else. I feel so cold. So weak.
Across Alexandria, a certain emotion is taking hold. The fear of death. Terror for the eternal darkness that will, without fail, engulf the lives of every living thing. Allow me to introduce it to you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear God.
I got it! I got one! 4,999! That's how many people he said they were up to! I made it just in time. Now to register. Death can't touch me now. I'm free of all that crushing fear. Forever.
Congratulations to all who have acquired a Neo-Regulator. We have reached our total of 5,000 registered users. The day of deliverance you were promised will soon be upon us.
Give it back! I don't want to die. I don't want to die. You think that's what I want?
Remember now. Remember your fear of dying. That terror will carry you across the threshold. Make of you an endless. Your prayers will birth a miracle which commands death itself.
What in the... What's going on?
Securing the requisite ether is simple. I need only reroute lightning energy from living memory. Then I encourage the populace to define its form through hope and thought and prayer. Such an abstract method, however, is rife with unpredictable elements. What I wanted was an entity that could defeat you with utmost certainty. To that end, I set strict parameters for a concept of my own design. It was a laborious task, one that required almost more time than I had, but I managed it in the end. And now, everything is in readiness. I bid you, come forth.
What is that?
A primal summoning, and one defined by a concept, no less. How did he learn such techniques?
Keep these close.
That is a false deity, brought into being through the prayers of the desperate and the hopeful. The talismans will protect your minds from being enthralled.
Do you still mean to stand against me? Assuming you win, the defeated ask no questions.
It was stretched out. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Do I seriously have to fight this motherfucker without no people? Angels Necropolis nonsense. Let's go ahead when these two shaking trickles out. Okay. Some of these allies roles will differ from those you are normally able to select. Yeah, as much as that's a good. No, wait. Oh, crap. There we go. Okay. Alright, that was quick. Alright, here we go. Let's get it down, baby.
Those who obstruct evolution shall suffer the rotting fate of all flesh. You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you. Drag them to their graves. There. Do you not see? Death is upon you. Perhaps this. Kill them. For the sun. Kill them. Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength. I will reduce you to ether. You will die for me now. Accepting death is the greatest sin a life can commit. The endless darkness engulfs you. still alive. But there are ways to change that. There.
Oh, really, dude? Wow. It was straight for me. That wasn't even freaking fair.
Those who do not resist death deserve it.
That wasn't fair, bro. He went straight for me, dude. Oh, come on, dude. That was not even fair.
I am
He
prepared
went
for
straight
you.
fucking for me, man.
Kill them.
That wasn't even fucking fair. That motherfucker went straight fucking for me, dude.
Fight, if you must. There. You struggle in vain.
Yeah, dude. Oh, damn, man. That's Daddy.
Once the terror takes root, it will only continue to grow. Kill them. Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength.
Oh! Sorry, bot fan. Unpressed travel BRF reason snap detected. Sorry, bot.
I will reduce you to ether. Those who do not resist death deserve it.
I cannot wait for the aeroplanes. That is one of the big games out there.
I am prepared for you. Kill them. same. Kill them.
Get no special shit from that. One bullet. Yeah. Oh, let's try to get that. Okay, next cutscene. Let me guess. Another trial in a row to kill Calic, because he's what we've been after this entire time.
Is it over?
No, it's the hard and
the memory bank.
It's shielded.
I invited you to destroy it. I did not say I would let you. It is clear your strength cannot be gauged by ordinary means. But I anticipated as much.
What did you do to it?
The ignorance is almost laughable. You do not understand that you yourselves are to blame. You brought death to my creation. What do you suppose happens when a being manifested by the fear of dying experiences that terror firsthand? It grows stronger.
I feel it again. That same weakness.
Oh God! Please do not
It will
be
rise
killing
again
everyone.
and
Please,
again
God,
until the
no.
lightning which infuses this entire world has been drained to its last spark. You fight a losing battle.
God damn you.
Harnessed in this manner, does it not demonstrate just how powerful mankind's aversion to death truly is? You will not prevail against this foe. I, meanwhile, will continue my crusade against mortality. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. That is the promise I offer.
So long as our memories endure. This is wrong, Alex. You twist the meaning of those words. They are not meant to teach the living that physical death is nothing to fear. They are meant to offer comfort to those we leave behind. I know that litany all too well. I heard it time and time again over the course of the war. Help me, Shale. I must speak to Alexandria. Make my voice heard.
Nahe, don't you recognize me? Nahe!
What's happening? What's wrong with them? What will become of us?
Fellow Alexandrians, please, heed my words.
What now? Another broadcast? I know that voice.
Death can be frightening and terrible. I understand the desire to forget, to seek eternal life and be freed from fear. Yet, we live in this world in the here and now, the bearers of memories varied and rich. Our worries can weigh heavy, and there may be nights when the darkness feels like more than we can bear. But if we can endure those dark hours, the world will always brighten come the dawn. And in the chill of that new morning, will the memories of loved ones be there to warm us and carry us forward? So do not forget their passing. Let them be our courage. Fear not a life well lived. For one day, the memories we leave behind will be the warmth another needs when their morning finds them.
What is this reaction? An irregular factor in the equation. Eliminate her.
No.
No, you don't!
Memories cannot be duplicated, but they can be transferred.
Leave the primal to us. Hurry and take care of that memory bank.
Gave her my word! I promised I would protect her people!
And we will protect them! Together! The others.
Holy shnikes, that was nuts, man! Oh my god! Holy crapus, she did it. Good job, Oklahoma. Oh, she did. Aw.
Careful. You're badly hurt. You'd be lucky if you only broke a bone or two. It won't be long until your fever rises. We need to see you back to Tulayolo and into the care of a chirurgeon.
I kept my promise.
Thank you,
No, I didn't.
Lamity.
No. I did not. No. 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 I did not. Whew, okay, thank God. Okay. What about her outfit? Oh my gosh. Many days of bed. Sorry, I'm like reading it through my head and I keep forgetting to read it aloud. House dictates the course of our people. No longer all grief be locked away or forgotten. It's in the hands of the Alexandrians once more. I can never thank you enough, but yes, please, I want your book and your outfit. That's all I want. But no, you don't even give it to me. It's not fair, game. Those who offered up prayers during the summoning may very well fall under the intensity's sway. Until Valkyrie arrives, feel free to go on and attend to Alexander's needs in the meantime. Yes, we should get going. I'll contact Shale and ask for an update on the situation in the city. Shall we make for the outskirts first, then we can check on things there before we get into Overkeep. Being in the outskirts, alright. To the outskirts. Speed joke ever. Appreciate forward. Teaching me what it means to be enthralled by a primal. The outskirts seems untouched by trouble as far as I can tell, but what if something awful has happened? Deep breaths, fiend. Aaronville and Shell have brought me up to speed. First up is we fear those who adopt the years of pure gentlemen with their alt. Here we. So far, however, they've not shown any hostility towards other than I suspect this was due to the calming effect of your broadcast. The government mission is presently working with the rest of the citizens and everything floats it into the care of the and having heard that this seems to be processing in a more peaceful manner. Which is all well and good, but the city officials are understandably requesting extradition of records. Raha Kryle. Would you be able to handle that? Certainly, we should return to aid with the treatment efforts for with. Well, I might just look at the people you fought somewhere to say that maybe he's spent restriction there for research. Thank you again, how very fortunate. How very fortunate we are to have you as our allies. respond to the mesoterminal. Okay. So, blades in. Sphene wishes to check on the states of the Oscars. Okay. May happily take quite our suggestion only to issue. As far as concerned with the further. Why not speak with Mahazas Wasasas Suwasas? First to feel a Yapahara. Not far from here. As one of those who created you before you class was Galaxy was heard of the legend that you were safe and sound. What an excellent idea. I think I should do just that. Thank you, Carl. Look who it is. Good to see you again. Hale and healthy. And sorry we did not get word to you sooner. How was everyone? When nothing's terrible befell us, such as the regular crowded all tracking train at the same time now. The Oban was one of them. I'm told the authorities are attending to him at medical facility. You needn't worry, with the proper treatment, we'll soon have everyone back to their normal selves. I sure am glad to hear that. I'd like to not lose any more friends if it can be helped. I was to hear that the Queen's Fiend, who tried enticing us to become endless, turned out to be an imposter. What kind of heartless villain preys on people's insecurities like that? Yet, despite the danger to yourselves, you and yours made sure to put a stop to it, if I understand things correctly. We owe you a debt of gratitude. Oh crap. I did not reread that. We owe you a debt of gratitude. I did not even read that crap. Oh, what would you say? Hang on. Then we owe you a debt of gratitude. It's up to each of us now to make the most of what's given to us. Of what you've given us. Okay. We're alive because you and we live and breathe, and our future is ours to decide. Our broadcast was a message of hope for me, for everyone. Really should be going. We still have to keep things running without people. Not really should be going. We still have to keep things running without people and the others in the outskirts to deal as far as they can get. Oh, sorry. For here. I got space for a second. I was reading reviews, that's all. To kind of, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're here. So, I do apologize. I get distracted a lot. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. There's my microphone. So I do apologize for that. I think I might do to help heal the wounds. Quite a lot. In fact, I could very much use a mage of your ability. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to round up other arcane registers. Teach her how to use their worksheets. But now we'll go ahead for treat 11 sickness as well. Anyway, yeah. Tell me if you were going live. It's weird. Okay, let's continue on. Wonderful, I shall petition Boston to prescribe to us. Our Oscot's tour is cancelled, so it's a... Two of us. I think we'll start the tree rangers getting this. Is that? Oh god. So between the two of us, I think we can sort out the tree. Let's get I'd like to ask you a different favor. You might look at it in Google draw. Garner Shelley the jump to person I saw. Last year I heard he was pitching in Drift zones we were in. Yes, the pal, I called her name, but she said she'd be putting in there. Speak with Muawas. Speak with Chao Carter. Hey, dude, what the hell? really?
What are they gonna do is dirty like that, man? All they gotta do is dirty like that, man.
Did seem to like it there. And it's probably gonna put my Barlow away because he's standing in the ring. Yep.
Oh, welcome back.
It's been a trial, hasn't it?
We heard from Kona. He said that Lamachi is in no immediate danger and should make a full recovery.
Vow of resolve indeed. Resolved to be as reckless as ever. She might spare a thought for us helpless spectators from time to time.
Actually, you're supposed to go to 3 a.m., ladies and gentlemen, but we gotta still go later today. So, we'll probably we can stream by for another hour and a half.
You and Lamachi and all the others fought so bravely for Alexandria.
Yeah, I do try to be quiet. Listen to cutscenes because I just don't like talking because it tires me out. It tires me out. It just tires me out when I talk. There's a cutscene.
And what did I do? I was useless, even with the king's authority. If I were strong, more people might still be alive. weak. So weak.
That's right. And you have your whole life ahead of you. We all start somewhere.
Actually, there's something I'd like you to see. My father and Odyssey's swords. I asked Lamachi to bring them here. I've decided to train under a Landsguard soldier and become a swordsman.
That's a big commitment.
I'm still not sure if I want to be the King of Resolve, but I want to be strong enough to protect the people I love.
Turn off my lights. Turn off my light, and yeah, lock my door because it feels safer. Because all these, skinwalkers and that stuff walking around, lately. You never know when a skinwalker could show up. Sure, if I want to be the king of resolve, but I want to be strong enough to protect people I love.
So I'll train as hard as I can, and then I'll come back here when I'm ready to take up these blades. That's the path I've decided on.
Good for you, Kululcha. I look forward to seeing your progress.
When I'm bigger and stronger, you'll spar with me, won't you?
That's their character. They say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass." Even for this thing, I'll take it one step at a time and stick with what I know for you for now. I can do it. It'll stop me. I can't remember my belly's full. How does that sound? I can find it. Everyone's been working hard, so I'm sure it's gonna be much appreciated. I think we passed the outmost here. If you haven't already, I'd expect Shale and the others would appreciate you stopping to say hello. stars are safe. I heard the reports, of course, but there's no substitutes for actually seeing it. Welcome back. We have so much to thank you for. Ugh, really? And that's all I'm getting is a musical roll. Really? Jail is visually relieved at your safe return. Now that everyone's back, I say we pause a moment to savor what we've accomplished. We've been through much in these past days, haven't we? That's an understatement. We've seen the end of a years-long struggle for oblivion and for myself. Geo would be happy for us. Oddly enough, fulfilling our purpose has someone left me with even more work to do. The government has tasked me with conducting a more complete survey of the containment complex. Preservation facility, that lab where they studied the key certainty. The key certainly demands further investigation. I can understand how these experiments may have led to the discovery of reflections, yet they failed to explain Calyx's knowledge of primal summoning. I fear that he and his hunger someone or something out there that may pose a threat to us. In any case, I think it prudent we secure ourselves a spot in Michelle's next expedition to the 10th level. Right, I have a meeting with city officials to attend. To be cruel to leave Raha to answer their barrage of questions alone. Return to my work as well. My first job will be to analyze the data we pull from 1029 and locate other facilities of interest. I can only have the mission we cover will serve Alexandria and the future movement belts. Wherever we end up firing, however, those missions I think we are eager to rest on you. Our break room is yours to bond the efforts also like say the word and I'll help you settle out. Cot and a fluffy pillow. It will likely be some time before the city returns to normal. You may choose to remain in the back room and watch over the proceedings. While away the days in the back room, yes. Several weeks later. Okay.
What an absurdly long report. Even working together, it took us an age to finish.
Well, to be fair, it was a rather absurd series of events. The mystery behind Grandfather's letter took us further than we could have ever imagined.
Truly. It
feels like a lifetime ago that it all began.
Right then, one last bit of proofreading.
Oh god, dude, please. I hope they set this up and where we're going next. I really do.
Where was I? Ah, yes. The chaos which had gripped the kingdom of Alexandria was slowly but surely giving way to order once more. The thorough investigation conducted by Oblivion was one of the primary factors contributing to this recovery. Its members uncovered multiple preservation research facilities, allowing for a comprehensive study of regulator design and function. Thus have we come to understand that memories pertaining to the deceased were not erased from the minds of the living, but in truth, merely locked away. Permanent gaps in one's memory were to be avoided, as inconsistencies would arise during endless conversion and cause instability. When the time came, restoring these buried memories would be a simple matter of transmitting a signal from the Meso terminal. Acting on this discovery, the Alexandrian government announced plans for a memory restoration initiative, open to willing participants. This reignited the discussion surrounding mortality, as people continued to debate how best to face the inevitability of death. No matter the answer at which they arrive, it is certain to herald a major shift in the nation's philosophy. Yes, that matches my understanding of events. Excellent work, Raha.
I'm glad it serves. Shall we make our way over then?
Ahead of the memory restoration, officials requested the assistance of those familiar with the processes involved. So it was that our party and Sveen, who had eagerly volunteered, accepted the task of escorting the city's representative to living memory.
Before you go, we just wanted to say that we haven't made this decision lightly. No matter how frightening or painful they may be, we need to face our memories. Not only to honor those who are gone, but to make whole those who are still here. So no second thoughts. We'll be waiting.
If anything tries to harm you, you knock it flat. Come back safely, our Sveen from another time.
Yes! Be safe! I'll see you soon.
So sweet of you, but you needn't worry. I'm in very good company. Thank you all for your well wishes.
Okay, come on, please. They better set us up where we're going next. I swear to God if they don't.
Despite the disruption caused by the dome's arrival, the people in the surrounding region have since reclaimed their normal lives. The Tural which Galul Jar Jar united is nothing if not resilient. The winds of change are fickle. A sudden gust often the bearer of challenging trials. But so too do they spur us onward, keeping our feet ever moving along life's path.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, step number 2. Yes. A new way of saying, hey, there will be several cuts and watch over the proceedings. There will be several cutscenes. A new way of saying, oh, there will be new cutscenes. This is our new way of saying, hey, several cutscenes in a row. Okay, I'm too afraid if I skip the cutscene, I don't know, just... Alright, let's skip this cutscene. Let's just see if we skip this cutscene. We'll go to the next one. Okay, that probably was their intention. Here we go. Okay, so. I don't know how much we skipped, but yeah. I don't know if that was their intention to come here to begin
we
with.
made it. The journey was so smooth as to be almost disappointing.
I can only
I don't know how
agree,
much we skipped,
especially after
but,
our first visit felt so fraught with danger.
I don't know what we actually skipped, but
It's the curse of experience, my friends. Before we know it, the extraordinary becomes every day. Life is an accumulation of such things, both the happy times
but that's okay.
and the sad.
We'll just watch a New Game Plus movie or something.
Right. Let's go over Shale's instructions on performing the memory restoration. The first step is to reactivate all the terminals at the same time. This will supply the ether necessary to operate the equipment, without creating any new Endless, of course. Once things are up and running, we use the meso terminal to transmit the signal and unlock the sealed memories. There are 5 terminals in total. Might you lend us a hand with one, Sveen? Yes, I can do that.
Not to butt in, but would you mind letting me take it?
Lamichi!
Should you be up and about?
I'm fine. My worrywart of a brother exaggerates. Mablu came by to fill me in on your plans. After that, I couldn't stand being cooped up a moment longer, so she helped me sneak out of the palace.
I'm so glad to see you're well.
Sorry Kona made you think I was at death's door. I was keeping up with reports and know what's been happening in Alexandria. I made the decision to erase the Endless, and bore witness to their final moments. And though it's only a tiny fragment, their hopes live on in me. I feel responsible for making sure that they're remembered, that their legacy is passed on. So please, let me help with sending the signal.
You've made a convincing case, but do take it slowly. The way is not without its perils.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Very well then. I leave these tasks in your capable hands.
All right, everyone. Begin.
Or was the sight we saw no more than a trick of the light? Or was it a gift? The terminal's parting miracle? But those days are gone. We chose to move forward. We hold fast to our memories of sorrow and of grief. That we might live full in the present ere the time of departure comes.
Let's go home. To our beloved Alexandria.
Oh my dear God. Yeah, I don't know how much we skipped, ladies and gentlemen, but I think that whole like first cutscene is just done walking all the way here anyway, so if we skipped a little bit, that's okay. I didn't mean to. I thought it was just that would skip the cutscene that it was currently on. I didn't think it was gonna skip all the way to a whole brand new cutscene.
Mother, you protected me. I remember now. In soft golden light, the memories of the lost returned. There to be clutched tight by loved ones, never again to be surrendered.
I am humbled by all you have done in service to our nation. On behalf of its people, I offer our most heartfelt gratitude.
We were only too happy to help. There are still problems left to solve, of course, but you've taken an important step forward.
We have. It's as if we were frozen in time, but now the ice has begun to thaw. Alexandria will thrive again. Mark my words.
What will you do now, Sven?
Ah, yes. Well, that will depend on Gossen. With your permission, I wish to continue living in Alexandria. Those dear to me laid down their lives for this nation in bygone days, and I fought alongside new comrades to defend it. I would continue serving it if you'd let me. So please, accept me as one of your citizens.
That will not do.
I see. I suppose my presence would cause too much confusion.
Now hold on a moment. You have to reconsider. I'll vouch for her myself.
Oh dear, do forgive me. I've caused a misunderstanding. What I meant to say is, it will not do for you to be an ordinary citizen. The people have been most insistent that you take your rightful place as queen.
As queen?
When despair held us in its thrall, it was your voice, your words, which led us to salvation. We would not ask that you perform the same duties as our previous ruler. The structure of both government and nation is to be re-examined and revised such that the burden doesn't fall upon you alone. If that is acceptable, we implore you, please live among us and lend us your gentle guidance. The Alexandrian monarchs of old cared for us and fought for us, and you stand proud among them.
But I... Oh, what of Galuja? You have him, don't you?
Alexandria has 2 thrones to fill now. What one ruler might struggle with, the 2 of you can accomplish together. Guluja's still young though, so don't expect too much of him just yet.
Yes. Yes, you're right. For centuries, my other self bore this tiara, and with it the hopes and dreams of Alexandrians. I will not let them go unanswered. I will heed the wishes of the people. With peace and prosperity for Alexandria as my foremost purpose, I accept the role of Queen of Reason.
It's not an easy road, but we'll walk it side by side. That way, neither of us gets lost.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for your kind encouragement, Kaike. Because, right, ours will not be easy. Ours will not be easier, but your runs. Let me see. Yeah. Your words lend me strength. I shall take it one step at a time. So I'll be there to support you. Speaking of which, I should be getting back to the palace. I'll make my next visit an official one. No sneaking out under Kona's nose like this time. As a result, and reason will both come and we can discuss our futures together. I look forward to it. Shall we return then? I expect some confusion among the citizens you return. memories, and I will present to offer them aid. This marks the end to my role as guide. I was intending to accompany back to Lyon, but your plans. Didn't you have other matters yet to attend to in Alexandria? No. You need to stop by the palace first. I don't know what to thank you properly, but with everything going on, he hasn't had the chance. Please come back with us, or we'll never hear the end of it. Yo. Good to be home. Thanks for coming along. I just got here too. The Landsguard said my training would begin right away, so I'll be staying until late for a while. We can go drive. And wherever you need advice, your aunt is always happy to give it. Oh dear, for all reasons is out of sorts. You were supposed to be convalescing in bed. So you would study the way of the blade, Ghoulish Raja. Is that not allowed? I will permit your training on one condition: you only practice swordplay in the presence of a grown-up. Yes, Kona, I promise. It won't be long before you're good enough to show that you take too much after you've slaughtered your grandfather for that. Wait, so if you're back here, does that mean everyone already got their memories back? Not everyone. That was that. My days of meddling in Alexandrian affairs are over. It all turned out for the best. Forically really did love her people. Oh, really. And it's wonderful that her love lives on in Spain. It truly is. With that love as the foundation of her rule, the new queen will be a font of hope for Alexandria. There's no way. there's no better way for a life and legacy to forever endure. You'll be heading back there, won't you? To Alexandria? Oh, see, now I see what my friends are talking about. The crackling through the headset. Yeah, we need a new headset. Because you can hear it in my live stream. I do apologize for that, people. This headset's a piece of crap. Back there, won't you? To Alexandria? I won't pretend that I fully understand the workings of the key or the reflections that I know I couldn't have stopped Calyx without you. More food, my promise to this mean thank you, Craig, you from the bottom of my heart. You should come visit again until you'll always be welcome here. Time I moved on myself. Once I've made the necessary preparations and arranged, I'll embark on an extended journey. Well, I expect my days will be filled with administrative duties much as they already are. I'm hoping to compile a comprehensive history of Tolial, however. I expect my days will be filled with administrative duties much as they are. I hope to cover straight to Tolial forever. The tale of our beautiful and resilient nation should be preserved for the future, with each successive generation adding their own chapter to the saga. Tell reviewer the present nation should be preserved and featured with each generation adding their own chapter to the saga. Be happy with who I am. Okay. Even when I miss mistakes and cry like and look silly. That was right out on. No one interests me. No one interests me. Okay. Even when I make mistakes and cry and look silly. And it's all because of the amazing things. It's all because of the amazing things I've seen with you. They remind me there's always tomorrow. Becoming the king of Rizal is not something I need to think about until I'm older. But my father's authority did pass to me. So until that day comes, I'll study and train to the best I can. Become far, Golja. And you'll keep on doing us proud, I'm sure of it. I guess you have to go now, so be safe and enjoy your travels. We'll miss you. Send us our best to Sveen and the others. Sveen at Praxis Park. Sets up to where we're going next. I really do. And it's supposed to be the end of the MSQ. Like, completely. That's what has to be done after the operation ceremony here. So as he must join his peers on the world stage. After Alexandria is or was a nation of the ninth, will be the cause of some consternation. It would be sooner interest for science to provide an explanation for its arrival in the source. Rest assured, Speed. Everything's leaders are all accustomed to hearing Alpha report on fantastical events. Once again, I'm in your debt. I dread to imagine what might have come to pass had you ever come to our aid. I had other news. Those who participate in the memory restoration have expressed the desire to hold a funerary service. Rather than suppress the grief, they would embrace it, creating in their hearts a place for gentle remembrance. I've yet to yammer out the details, but I was thinking we might host this service on the highest level ever keep ever since my time. We have believed that the departed continue the journey beyond the clouds. That's a lovely idea. Seems very fitting to Alexandria. You'll invite your friends and Turley, won't you? Yes, of course, I know Zerul Jah. I know of Zerul Jah only by name, but they will wish to more than their kin. I shall be sure to ask them. death. From the realms of death, the elders are to be commended for their courage. Yes, 'tis a tremendously brave thing they're doing. Perhaps our hearts can never capture our memory as perfectly as data in file. As data in a file, sorry. But our precious video collection we do keep will guide us and sustain as we fulfill the promise of tomorrow. There are very busy days ahead, Your Majesty. Oblivion stands ready to pitch in as needed. Oh, and what of my investigation, Shale? I hope you've left some time in your schedule for me. Okay. Do you recall our first tour of the city after I woke? It was all so strange and frightening, but I've only grown more at home. But I've only grown. Excuse me. Excuse me. But I've only grown more at home. I've only grown more at home. But I've only grown more at home here ever since. That I now feel part of this new Exelandra is in large part thanks to your patient guidance. And so here I will remain should you ever have need of my aid with anything at all. Pray do not hesitate to ask. Some of us will stay here. As while it happens, we've made several anniversary arrangements and have no shortage of mysteries into which we would delve. And be welcome as honored guests for as long as you like. You are and always will be my cherished comrades. Quest complete. I'll watch closing cutscenes. Probably, right? Oh god.
This is absurd. I have neither heart nor lungs.
What the shit?
I was overconfident. Prudent course would have been to wait until I'd calculated an insurmountable advantage. A rash decision. One perhaps influenced by the others and their developments. But no matter. Learn from this setback, and next time... Next time? How much time and effort did I pour into this master plan? I had it. I had it. At long last, I was to open a new path. Those imbeciles and their damnable heroics.
Oh no. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Detected the stench of failure already, have you? Such a keen sense of smell. Yes, I will give my report, as is protocol. Be sure our winter peers are apprised of the details.
Oh my god, no, dude. I'm gonna wait till next DLC for this shit. If none shall know eternity, what awaits for those who hold the key? Oh my god, that was nuts. Achievement unlocked in memoriam. And then we get Xbox achievement. The promise for tomorrow. Complete the main scenario quest, the promise of tomorrow. Okay. Alright, we now have 108 achievements in this game. Okay, we should probably heal our gear as well. Arcade. Repair gear. Perfect. Okay, so then ever charged. Ever charged Esther. We need one ever charged Esther and the Historia Index. Okay. CW Edition 3. Okay, so AAC illustrations. 3.